in peace.
Hey guys, this is Chase from Burnout Inc. and holy crap, look what I have. This is the WWE Elite Collection Series number 23, Undertaker. I've been waiting for this version of the Undertaker for so long, and to be truthful, Mattel did not disappoint. You know, I got a couple little gripes here and there, but we'll get into that later. But oh my god, this thing is amazing. It's awesome. Definitely worth the money. Got a nice badass picture of the Undertaker on the front, same one on the side there. And yep, there's the other figures in the line. Probably get JBL, maybe the Triple H. Well, yeah, I'll get the Triple H just because I want to create the DX stable. And the Antonio Cesaro. Probably skip on those two. I will get the best of pay-per-view Cena, but not this one. Alright, and then you got the fuller picture of the Undertaker up top. You know, height, weight, where he's from, signature moves. Even though it says, you know, it's got the last ride in the Hell's Gate on here, even though he wasn't using those moves at that time. And he's got, I think he was like 325 pounds. That's what they used to bill him as in 1996. Not 299, that's just, I think that's like his current weight. And of course it has all of his career highlights, even though I think they should probably, instead of for the flashback characters, maybe only put the career highlights they had up until this point. So, you know. This has his, this little biography thing right here. It talks about when he returned after Yokozuna took him out, and then his WrestleMania 12 match with Diesel, and, you know, not much, you know, just some highlights while he was wearing the purple gloved attire. So yeah, with his full gear on, Undertaker looks insanely cool, man. So yeah, I got the mask on him, and it looks awesome. It's freaking sick. If anybody doesn't know, he had to wear this mask because King Mabel crushed his orbital bone, I believe, with a leg drop. And yeah, just, you know, took Undertaker out for a while, but then he came back at the Survivor Series with this creepy Phantom of the Opera mask. And actually, you can see Kane today. He wears a mask very similar to this, so that's cool. Let's see, take it off. There's Undertaker's hat with a purple rim around it, and mine's not warped. Thank you, God. And the mask is actually really, really soft. Ooh. Almost lost the dead man there. So yeah, the mask is actually really, really soft material. You can probably put this on a couple other different wrestlers, and it just kind of goes into this area behind his hair. You just fold it up like a tortilla, and you put it on. And it will stay on there too. Like, you know, you can hit it and stuff like that. It'll stay there. In fact, let's get into that real quick. Let's get into how cool this freaking mask is. So yeah, just look at that. That's awesome. This like wicked, it's like this decaying gray shading that's going on in there. It looks sick. And so you can see like the veins and stuff. It's really cool. It's kind of sad he only got to wear this for a very brief amount of time. He wore this from like Survivor Series to the Royal, I believe to the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. And then he stopped wearing it shortly after that. So yeah, we'll take that off of him. And let's get into the face sculpt right here. I believe on the Ringside Collectibles, sorry, I got way ahead of myself. This is actually where I pre-ordered this figure, was from ringsidecollectibles.com or wrestlingfigures.com, whatever you want to type into it. It'll go to the same damn website almost. I did mention on Ringside Collectibles' Facebook page that I just wish that the hair and the eyebrows and, you know, the beard and goatee, or the goatee and stuff, I just wish it was a very, very, very dark brown instead of just a jet black. But, you know, the more I look at it, the more I like it. I think it looks cool. Let's see, a couple things I think people complained about, and I do believe I was one of them, was we just really weren't too sure about the face scan. But, you know, like I said, the more I look at it, I'm liking it more. The only real big thing I wish they would have added to this. Let's see. Let's see. You see like those like purple notches or whatever they are above Undertaker's eyebrows? You know, I really wish they could have added that to it. That just really added something to his look. Just made him look a little bit more evil. God damn it, this is gonna be a long video. Okay. Let's see, and the tie is actually made of the same stretchy material, although I don't think it's as good as the, damn it. Okay. Although I don't think it's as good as the entrance grates Undertaker. I think this actually looks more like a tie, where this one here, it looks cool, and then you get up to here and you can just tell they were like, crap, we really want to make that little loopy knot thing? Probably not. So yeah. Let's see. Kind of move his arms around in the coat a little bit, but not too much. Another thing I kind of wanted to point out is that this is almost, in fact I'm pretty certain it is, the exact same coat that came with the Series 1 Undertaker. You got the same exact look. In fact, that's another gripe I have. I wish they would have made a cloth coat or made the same one that they used for the entrance grates Undertaker, because he wore a cloth, you know, duster jacket with like little purple pockets right here. Like if you go back and look, he had like little purple pocket lids or lips or whatever those are called. He had them right, you know, right down in that area. And so yeah, that's kind of weird that they chose to do that. I mean, couldn't make him a new jacket, but you know, they threw a lot into this one, so whatever. Yep, so there's the tie. Same stretchy type material that's on the entrance grate one. And like I said, it's just a two-tone black and purple. As you can see, it doesn't match up with the gloves, not at all. And in the pictures of it, and from what I remembered, it kind of did. It was kind of the same tone as the gloves. And I know that was another thing some people complained about, was that the gloves were either too purple or they said they were too much of a bluish purple. But I like them. I actually do like how dark they turned out, and I think this looks a little bit more ominous than if they would have made him, you know, like this shade. So, but, you know, to each his own. One complaint I did have, even though I'm cool with them doing a molded shirt, I think that was a good, smart idea to, you know, cut production costs. I wish they would have somehow made the little rip parts on the sleeves. It just, you know, it just looks kind of weird without them. So maybe I'll mold some on with epoxy, or maybe I'll make a cloth one, I don't know, but it looks okay. And he's got, you know, his tattoo sleeves. I don't know how many of these that he had in '96, or if this is just, you know, a reuse of the other Undertaker tattoo arms. But, you know, they look good. They look good. They turned out good. Another thing, too, I was sort of worried about was whether or not he was going to get his trademark elbow pad, and he did, although it doesn't have like that purple rim across it. And two, you can kind of see the flesh underneath the gloves when you pull back on them. See? All I gotta do is just paint that one little part. And the other big thing we can talk about are his purple boot cuffs. Or, yeah, I believe that's what they're called. I can't remember the name of it. I know I mentioned it in my other Undertaker review, but it's just, you know, just losing it. Or kick guards or boot covers. I will say boot covers. They turned out pretty good as well. You know, they look kind of just like these ones here on the entrance grates Undertaker. Only big difference being is that he's got the silver buttons that go from the top of the boot cover down to the bottom. Alright, Undertaker's articulation. His head can go 360. The hair's really soft, so it doesn't block that at all. Can move up and down. Or his head can move up and down. He does have an ab crunch. He's got waist articulation. Shoulders go all the way around, in and out. He's got an upper bicep swivel, single bend in the elbow. His wrist can rotate all the way around 360, and it does move in and out. The legs can go forward and out. He's got upper hip swivel, double bend in the knee, can rotate all the way at the boot, and he has articulation in the feet, but it's just really stiff, and a bit of an ankle rock. Huh. I said stiff, and he's the dead man. Yeah, not funny, okay. Overall, if I'm going to give this a fair and impartial score, I'm going to say it is a 9 out of 10. There's a lot about this figure that I absolutely love. The face scan turned out much better than I thought it was going to, and the mask is awesome. It's flexible, it stays on there. Amazing. The hat looks cool. The tie, while it doesn't look as good as the entrance grade Undertaker, is still awesome. I love the color on the gloves and on the boot covers and stuff like that. And, you know, this is a very, very awesome representation of the Undertaker from 1996. The things I really got to gripe about, though, is I hate these molded coats. You can't articulate, there's really no articulation with them. They're difficult as hell to get off, and you're always worried that you're going to break the figure. And it's the same coat from the Series 1 Undertaker. And, you know, just the other couple things I didn't really like were I kind of wish the hair was a little bit lighter, more of a darker brown than what we have. But I do like the black. The black looks cool. It just, I don't think it's perfectly like the Undertaker. And, you know, the ripped up parts of his shirt around the sleeves, I kind of wish they would have somehow figured out how to get that. Overall, this is my favorite figure from the Elite 23 wave. Absolutely, you gotta get it. It's awesome. Alright, this was Chase from Burnout Inc. See you guys next time.